Good morning, everyone. Today it's morning 7 a.m. I woke up around 6:30, and my maid has come and finished her work. So, getting started with the day, I have to set up the kitchen, put the vessels into their places, and prepare the breakfast. So I prepare breakfast and lunch and something, at least a little bit of prep for dinner and be ready. As I'm a working mom, I just see that I complete most of the task in the morning because morning is the time where I get and also a me time, which is very important. So here I'm chopping onions, tomatoes. So I am planning to make a simple upma for myself and my husband with some sambar powder. And my baby, my toddler baby, is 1.5 year old, and he prefers upma with, especially with beetroot. So I will make him a separate, and for ourselves I make separate. So yeah, and I chop and be ready for those things. And here we prefer Nandini milk, so yeah, and I'm pouring the milk into the vessel. So, and I keep the milk onto the induction and set up the timer so that when the milk boils it doesn't spill over, and I can continue with my work peacefully without looking for the milk. So here you can see I'm setting up the timer. So in 11 minutes my milk will be boiled. So yeah, which is very easy. And then next I set up the kitchen. So keeping all the utensils into their places so that it is easy for me, and it space for me so that I can cook peacefully. So yeah. So as I said, I will be preparing lunch also. So here I am washing dal. So I am thinking of preparing sambar. My baby likes sambar very much. So I have put all three types of dal, that is tur dal, masoor dal and moong dal, which gives a good taste in sambar. So I will wash it and soak the dal and keep it for some time. And after some time I will keep it on the gas with a few of the vegetables which I have ordered already. So I ordered the vegetables into FTH app so that it is easy for me. I get it in the morning and how much quantity I need, that much, so that I can clean it. Then and there I can use it. So I'm starting now with for my toddler upma. So I have kept the kadhai, small kadhai for my baby, and I use only ghee. Until now I've used ghee. So yeah, I put ghee and tempering, then onions, and then his favorite beetroot. Yeah, his favorite is beetroot. And yeah, I do add cashews. Yeah, but he doesn't eat cashews, but yeah, at least the flavor cashews, I hope it comes out, and so that it adds to the upma and gives a little bit of taste over there. So I add it. Yeah, cashews, me or my husband eats that. Yeah, here I'm adding beetroot, and then I just prepare the base and keep, so that when he wakes up, within 5 minutes his breakfast will be ready. So what I do is I just prepare the base, I add water, and then keep it, close the lid, and then keep it. So yeah. Now I'm prepping for sambar. Oh, as well, I will be prepping for upma for myself and my husband. So I'm adding over here carrots for upma. So I don't prefer a very small sized, so a medium sized carrots should be too good. And I'll set up. So for ourselves as well, I prepare the base I keep for upma so that it is easy and it is served hot, So I use here oil and then a little bit of ghee and then tempering and onions and then carrot, and then we are done and we should be good. I add coriander a little bit of earlier because the taste of the coriander also comes, and then I do add after, like when I add water and there is a boil, then I add coriander as well, a little bit of more, just that the coriander taste also comes well, right? So here I'm adding water to the dal so that it will be ready. Now I will add the vegetables and I add one clove, garlic clove, a little bit of jeera and a little bit of turmeric. And I had ordered drumsticks today morning, so planning to add drumsticks as well. And then a little more will keep it for my toddler for drumstick moong soup. And I add all these vegetables, keep it in a small bowl inside the cooker so that it does gets boiled at a time of the dal itself, so that it is a little bit of easy for me. Yeah. Closing the lid, and it goes on to the gas. Done. And while this cooker completes, dal is boiled, so I had ordered today cauliflower as the rate was a little bit lower than expected, but I'm not planning to do anything with cauliflower today, but I will just keep it in the fridge ready, right, so that I will clean it, cut it into a bit of pieces and then remove all those kinds of insects if they are there, like small insects, green insects, right? So yeah, I'll just clean up it everything so that it is easy for me next time when I want to do something with the cauliflower. It is easy to just take it out and to cut it into small pieces and then use it, right? So I just had some time in between, so I'm doing this. So you can see I'm cleaning everything and I'm keeping it in the box. Yeah. And this goes inside the fridge. And some of the drumsticks which have been left over, so those also I'm picking it up and keeping it in the fridge into a small box. And this goes into the fridge. Yeah. And yeah, cooker is almost done. And there were some coriander also had ordered, and this was into the sale that it just came for me in ₹1, this much coriander I got it. So always I use fresh coriander. I don't take coriander into bulk and freeze them, because when I keep in the fridge the coriander loses its aroma. So what I do is I always take in small quantities coriander and use it so that the aroma also stays, right? As soon if I keep the fridge into the fridge coriander, it decreases. So and here I have chopped few of the onions and a little bit of coriander, so to add them into the sambar. So yeah. And also parallelly what I will do is that I will wash rice and keep. So myself and my baby prefers rice in the afternoon. My baby has dal and rice in the afternoon. My husband prefers millets over rice. So what I do is only for himself, my baby and myself, I keep a glass of rice, which is sufficient for me. and also it covers up to dinner for us. So yeah, until dinner I don't need to worry about what has to be cooked, right? That is the very pain point. So in the cooker I take 1/4 cup of millets, which is just fine for one person. Yeah. So what I do is I just wash this millets once should be good, and then I add 1 glass of water for 1/4 cup of millets, because millets consumes more water, and it has to be soaked at least for few hours before you cook, right? So it is in the morning, I cook in the afternoon, so that should do good. I add salt and keep the cooker ready, so that even my husband, if I'm working and if I'm busy, so just my husband has what he has to do. He has just keep the cooker onto the induction, and also I set the timer for cooker as well. That is 6 minutes for millets. And here, so my dal is ready. So I'm just removing the veggies from there, and I grind the dal with hand. I mean with that thing, right? Dal ghotni, what you call it in Marathi. I don't know what it is called in English, but yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm separating the veggies bowl, and then if there is any excess water in the dal, I just remove that too, so that I smash it well, right? Smash it well so that it tastes good. So now I smash it, and then yeah, that's the thing what I was talking about. Yeah. So does and does, then goal, round and round and round and round. So and then I clean it. This is done. So next step is switch on the gas and keep the utensil for sambar. I keep this thing because the dal doesn't get overcooked and then it stays down, right? So in the utensil little bit. So I keep that so that it is evenly boiled and it doesn't get attached to that utensil. So now I just pour some oil, and then here goes some spoons of ghee. Yeah, 2 spoons of ghee. And then tempering as usual, some jeera, and then coriander seeds, and couple of methi seeds also I add for this, just for some taste. Right, so you can see it started to pop. Yeah, and some jeera seed, urad dal also a little bit, coriander seeds, and then goes methi. Only a couple of methi seeds, that's it, not more. Okay, I like doing like this because my baby also prefers to eat less spicy food. As of now, have not introduced any spices for him yet. I mean the green chili or red chili, he has not. We have not started for him. So yeah, and here I have added onions and kadi patta and hing and some coriander. And here I am adding garam masala powder. So I prefer using MTR ka garam masala because that tastes very good. I like the taste of sambar than or any other masalas. Right? Even my baby prefers MTR ka sambar masala. And here I am adding all the veggies. I added drumstick. I had 3 beans, so I added those as well, and some carrot. And here I am seasoning the sambar, and then I am adding the tamarind extract as well. So mix, and then adding the dal, which is the main ingredient, right? Yeah. So I'm adding the dal over here, and I add some water. Mix. And then I'm adding a little slice of gul, a little bit jaggery, just to balance the taste. So now the sambar is done. Give it a 1 boil, or two, and then it is done. So my afternoon is complete. So and see, my kitchen looks beautiful. I like to maintain a beautiful kitchen, so for my peace of mind, see, this is my kitchen, and I'm done cooking breakfast and lunch.